Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamline Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. And I am super excited today because we are almost 4 days out from the Clio Conference. For those of you that don't know, Clio does a users conference every year since 2013, so this will be year 7. I've been to all of the 6 prior conferences, and I wanted to get on here today to talk to you about the idea that the best parts of the Clio conference are not advertised. They're not on the website, they're not on the promotional video, so I wanted to make sure that you know about them so you can make an informed decision about attending. The very first one, and probably my favorite, I'm just going to start with the best one, is the Developers Lab. So they have a room where they've brought developers from Clio to the conference, and you can walk into the room and tell them what you think should be changed about Clio, what you think could be improved, what your suggestions or ideas are, and they will take those down, and depending on what the suggestion is, they will start coding those right there the first day of the conference. And they'll start coding suggestions on day 2, and they'll continue coding after the conference ends. But the amount of changes to the software between those 2 first days of the conference is huge. So it's a very good possibility that you could walk in there, make a suggestion, and by the time you walk out, those changes will have been incorporated into the software, or maybe by the next day, or by the time the conference ends. So it's a really great opportunity to meet with those developers and explain to them what you as a user would really benefit from and how they can change the software to help you. So definitely, if you're at the Clio conference, check out the Developers Lab. The second thing that I think is fantastic is the opportunity to meet a lot of the integration partners that Clio has. So Clio Managed right now does integrate with 172 different softwares and technologies. And obviously, you're not going to use all 172 of them, but there are a ton of them that are represented there at the Clio conference. So a lot of them will have booths or other representatives at the conference. And a lot of times the people there are developers for that software or founders for the software, people that are very hands-on and knowledgeable about the software, so that you can have really great conversations about what the software does and how it might help you or help your firm. So it's just a great opportunity. They have integrations with legal funding companies, to on-demand coverage, court coverage attorneys, to apps that will track your time for you, passive timekeeping they call it. So it's a great opportunity to take a look at those different options and see what might be available to you. And again, these developers and founders that are there for the software, they're really looking for your feedback. So they're great people to talk to as far as what kind of things you need. And who knows, by the next Clio conference or maybe before, that software will be developed even further and be the perfect fit for your firm. So definitely check out the integration partners. And then the third and final reason that I think is so fantastic to go to the Clio conference is because of the people, because of the attendees. These are people that are dealing with the same issues that you guys have. They've used a lot of the same software. They've come up with a lot of the same solutions. They've tried things that you've been thinking about. They're thinking about trying the same thing that you just tried. So it's a great opportunity to brainstorm and pick people's brains about the things that they've done and the things that you consider doing, so that you can get that firsthand experience and knowledge about the different solutions and challenges that you're having. So definitely, I think that meeting other attendees is a huge benefit to you. For those of you that are thinking about going to the conference and are still on the fence, please do reach out to me. I hear about people selling Clio conference tickets all the time. Often they're at a very reasonable price. So definitely, if you're considering going still, you've got, a day or 2 to figure it out. If you're in the San Diego area, obviously that might be an easier decision, but definitely reach out to me. Number 2, if you're thinking about going next year, reach out to me as well, because what happens is at the conference this year, they will sell deeply discounted passes for the conference next year. So if you're considering going next year, now is the perfect time to buy tickets once they're released at the conference this year. So reach out to me and I'm happy to give you more details about that. And then lastly, if you're going to the conference, please stop by my booth. I would love to meet you guys in person. It would be a great honor and a great opportunity for us to, put a live face to that Facebook picture. And so please do reach out. I'll put my phone number in the comments of this video in case I'm not at the booth and you want to text me. I would love to meet up with any and all of you. So thanks so much for your time. I will report back on the conference once we've had a chance to attend, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you all there. Have a great evening. Thanks.